Hello everyone, welcome back to Coming Up Roses. I am back for a Valentine's Day edition of purchasing Trader Joe's flowers and making expensive looking bouquets for less. And let's jump right in. Today I'm recommending a Cecilia Beretta Prosecco. It's only $10.99. Perfect for a Valentine's Day budget. Now, Valentine's Day is nice, but there's a lot of pressure. Everything's really expensive. Flowers are triple the price. A card is $8. Everyone's wrapping a prefix menu of dry food you don't want and have to pay $100 a head. We're not doing that. Everyone's been hit hard by COVID. We want to keep things really, really tight on a budget. So what I did was I went online and very easily was bombarded with various flower advertisements. And I found one that I thought I might be able to find some similar flowers at Trader Joe's. The price point on this bouquet, everyone, that only featured 3 roses was $64.99. Now, I'm pretty confident I can get you flowers, wine, and dinner for $64.99 at Trader Joe's. So let's go ahead and jump right in. What I've done is I've already separated all of my flowers. We're not cutting until the very, very end, but we want to make sure that everything we're going to use is nice and loose and easy to grab one-handed because we are going to arrange everything in our less dominant hand. So I've got some white roses, a couple of different types of eucalyptus, 2 different premium fillers in pink and purple, and one of my favorite fillers, chamomile. This goes a really long way. You can spread it around, move it all over, and it really makes a nice, beautiful bouquet. So I'm going to make this bouquet even slightly bigger than what was recommended online. I've got a low profile dish here, a vase that I had from a previous bouquet. You can make this a tall bouquet, you can make it a more narrow bouquet, work with whatever you have at home. It can be a cup, it can be a pitcher, work with what you've got. I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in with a couple of these beautiful white roses. One of the things that I like to do is take a bigger filler to kind of start the separation process, right? Because you don't want too many things piled on top of each other. Now, as I've said in the past, I tend to work in a circle with my bouquets. This is a lower profile vase, so this is gonna fall open ever so slightly when we put those flowers in. So we wanna make sure we have enough filler in there that it doesn't separate and look a little bit wonky. So I'm just gonna start grabbing here. I've got some of this gorgeous purple filler. It just really makes those white roses pop. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. You can grab some of our chamomile that I've kind of gotten ready here. And we're just gonna go ahead and get this moving. Ugh, my stretchy pants are doing work. Today, I ate an entire mochi cake this week. I have no one to blame but myself, but all those recommendations for substituting coconut milk for the water, it is really delicious. You should do that. Highly recommend it. All right, here we go. This is turning out really, really, really gorgeous. Pop some more of these roses in here. Oh, I don't know about all of you, but I am absolutely bombarded with lingerie advertisements. It's like that time of year, right, where we get advertised over and over and over about how to seduce whoever the partner is in our life. And I fell for it. I did. I saw a very, very beautiful looking young lady and thought, you know what? Lizzo has told me I'm a queen and I'm gonna buy this lingerie and I'm gonna wear it proudly. Now, what I was worried about is that my stomach was gonna look a little bit chubby in it. It's not my stomach that was so disarming. So I don't know what kind of support is in everyone else's lingerie, but my breasts look like a couple of storage bags filled with water, just jostling around in a very unnerving and chaotic way. Something that you can't unsee about yourself, really. So we'll be keeping the lights off with that one, I think. All right. Here's how we're coming here. We've got some beautiful purple flowers around these gorgeous roses. And like I said, this is a pretty low profile vase, so we don't need too much, right? Last bouquet we did together was a nice, tall, really huge vase. We're not working with that this time, so we do not want to overstuff this bouquet. So let's wrap this up with some of this purple filler, and I think we're about there. That's a total of 5 flowers, which is already giving you more than that online vendor that I'm sure we've all heard of and received countless advertisements from. So this is my super scientific way of measuring we are just going to hold this bowl up and see where we need to cut the bottoms of these flowers. Remember, always at an angle so the flowers can drink that water up really nicely. And I like to do my filler at the end because these flowers are going to fall open based on the opening of your vase. And you're going to need something to fill that out. So let's go ahead and see what we're left with here once we get this sweet little bouquet into this vase. Oh yeah, that is darling. Look how sweet that is. Now, as I said, this is falling in a little bit of an odd way, and I want to make sure that these roses really do have a nice focal point in this bouquet. I think we're doing pretty well here. Feel free to move this filler around so that you can get a good glimpse of the roses, fill in any gaps. Definitely use that to your advantage. Now, I have bought 2 different types of eucalyptus just so I had some options here. I think I'm going to go with this nice, delicate, kind of floppy eucalyptus. It's not quite as fragrant as, you know, this kind of firm stalks that you might hang in your shower or do something very decorative with if you're Pinteresty. But I kind of like the look of just this very delicate. It gives this bouquet a whole other dimension that we wouldn't have had given that it's in this much smaller vase. So let's see how we can work this out here. I so enjoyed our previous arrangement. All of you had such sweet feedback, and I'm really glad that this was helpful because, you know, so many of us enjoy having these beautiful bouquets in the house, and it's just not always budget friendly. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy arranging them. And here we go, folks. Look at this. A $65 bouquet done for about $25. Now, if your budget is a little bit tighter, you can go with definitely a smaller arrangement. I've actually done one here. Like I said, I have some remaining flowers, the roses from this dozen. Pop it in a wine glass. I mean, this is super easy to put together as well. I also did just a 1 rose bouquet, a really inexpensive flower that's nice to fill out as a carnation. Usually they're between $3.99 and $4.99 a bundle. So if you can find a single rose, you want to try and get a bouquet for about $10, this is a great way to do that. And this, again, don't have a vase, no problem. I just put this in a juice carafe. And, you know, rounding out this Valentine's Day edition, we can't go without a little present, right? And again, Trader Joe's has this really wonderful rose hand balm and also some Belgian chocolate hearts, a gift, $10. So we're looking at $35 or so here for gift and floral arrangement. My recommendation for dinner, breakfast, chocolate croissants, maybe some wine for mimosas, a little bit of bacon, fresh fruit. Price of that 1 bouquet, you can have all of this. So cheers to you all. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.